Hello, everybody. And no, Anxious Goblin, my upload was wonky for a little bit. I almost was about to reset the routers, but it actually stabilized. So it wasn't on your end. That was actually on my end. So my signal was me going to you is just like, no, just dicks! Little bits. No dicks. What the? Why? Why the Sword of Lord? But anyway, today on the final hour, I have the glorious PikaPikahhh, and I was told I could just call her Pika, but if I might do that randomly throughout the show because it's funny. Really, you had to do the Metal Gear Solid sound. Okay. Anyway, so today on the final hour, we have this awesome person, and I'm glad I got you on the show. Shut up with the sounds! Can I get through my intro, please? I made a mic clip. That's funny. So unprofessional of me. Anyway, so we are here to talk about and learn who this wonderful person is right here. Right here. And first things first, anything you don't want to talk about or chat asks, you can just go, nope, I don't want to talk about it. Like straight up, okay? You can just straight bypass. The following thing is, if I don't even know what that one is. I don't even know where I was going to go. See, this is my train, and then it magically does this. And I only get like half and half, and I'm like, oh. But who is PikaPikahhh? Who are you? And that's a broad question. Like, if you watched Revenant interviewing me the other day, then you would understand how to answer that. Basically, who are you like as a whole? Like back like beginning, like who when you were a kid, like what you do now, why you do what you do. I mean, why you even wear the mask? Like whatever, everything. Give me everything.
Thank you for the titties.
I don't know. I always joke that I'm the weirdo that dresses up like a bloodied up Pikachu on TikTok. Like that's who I am.
Thank you for the titties.
But also I'm a dog trainer. So when I'm not dressed up like Mimikyu, I'm out training dogs and walking dogs and
Thank you for the titties.
all of that fun stuff.
And we got Penny Titties coming here right now. Thank you, Disorder Lord. We're gonna hear that alert forever now. Thank you.
Thank you for the
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, they like messing with me. So every time someone donates a bit, I should really switch it to oh god. No, that would be annoying. Every time someone donates a bit, I get an alert goes off. And it goes, thank you for the titties. So they just like messing with me because there's Penny Titties. Yeah. So you're a dog trainer. Okay. What got you into dog training?
I mean, always loving dogs and finding it very interesting how they think and how they communicate. And just wanting to learn more about that specifically. So one day I applied to like a pet store and I went in for the interview and they said, hey, do you want to be our dog trainer? And I was like, yeah.
Nice.
And they trained me and everything, and that's how I got started.
Fair enough. That's actually really cool. And no cords for you, okay? No cords for you. Okay? No cords for you. Just chill. Okay, just chill. Thank you. So that's actually really cool. So you just became a dog trainer. You're just like, you know what? I love dogs. I love animals. Do you have like future goals with like dogs or dog animals? With like dogs and like continuing on, like as in like future, just anything like maybe becoming a vet or just starting your own business?
I used to really want to start my own business, but I actually right now I'm working for a pretty small company. And I absolutely love it. So I'm kind of really happy where I am.
Okay.
So I mean, that's kind of, I'm really just, you know, loving what I do.
Just going with the flow.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. So you're going with the flow. You're living life, and you have a good amount of people in here saying hello, hi, love you, and a lot of penny titties being thrown at me. Thank you, Zora Lord. Anyway, that's really cool. So like, I take it you like Pokemon.
Yeah, you can say that.
You could say I could say that, or do you just like killing the Pokemon, knowing that they'll come back?
Well, I mean, of course, like I started out like, ironically enough, the generation that has Mimikyu in it is my least favorite generation out of all of them. And I had to pick a Pokemon in that gen. But I'm like looking at the chat. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the people in the background's living his best life right now. But yeah, I don't know. Ever since I kind of joke too, because when I was 10, I got my first Game Boy Color, and my joke is that I got it and I didn't look back up at like away from that Game Boy for years, and that's why my social skills are so bad.
I don't think they're bad. You're talking to me. You at least can formulate like words into a sentence. There's people I know like when I asked you what color's the sky, it'll be blue. Now is blue your favorite color? They're like, yes. Why is that? Yes. Anyway, so why is the sky blue?
Thank you for the titties.
See, this is where I'd be turning to like my husband, like, here, you take this one.
No, it was just a joke because I asked you earlier before the show. Oh my god! So okay. There was one thing that I was the question I want. English, everyone, is my first language, my only language. But I swear, my brain, when it goes from here, sometimes it's moving way too fast to here, and so when I formulate words, it all comes out as a. Where I understand, but no one else will, because it's like harps language. I don't know, but I was asking before. You wear a mask, and you always wear a mask. You just like, I know it's concealing your identity to an extent, but is there a reason for it?
To be totally honest, it just kind of, because we were in quarantine when I came up with this cosplay idea, and of course masks were, I mean, everyone was wearing them. And then it kind of became a thing on my account where I just always had the mask on, and I just kind of rolled with it.
Fair enough. I guarantee you've had a ton of people like, face reveal, face reveal, face reveal, face reveal, $1 million, face reveal.
Thank you for the titties.
You'd be surprised if you actually, you know what? Okay, everyone in chat. How much would you put, like, how much would you want to get paid to do a full face reveal?
Thank you for the titties.
Let's do $200,000. Let's do that. Post that. Post that up on something. I want to see if you'll get any hits, because that'll be interesting. I'm pretty sure there's some sugar daddies out there. They'll be like, I want to see that face.
Thing where it's like too much pressure, right? Like, I've been asked like at 1 million followers, will you do a face reveal? And I'm like, that's too much pressure.
No. It's not going to be followers or anything like that. And if anyone's having little issues, refresh the page in like 30 seconds. It's giving me issues, but it's okay. Been good so far. All right, so no face reveal unless you get paid a lot of money. Understandable. But wait, you said pressure. Why is it pressure?
It's just a face under here, right? Like,
have you ever noticed that it's like curiosity killed the cat, where everyone wants to know what is what, and then once they do have that, it's like, oh, okay. That's why you gotta put price on those. Like, for real. I think 200K, even the hubby wouldn't be opposed to it. Yes. But okay, so you love animals. What is, besides, are dogs your favorite animal?
One of them.
Okay.
So my office here actually has, like I said, I worked at a pet store. So we have a salamander, 2 snakes, a dagu, and a guinea pig. Here in this room with me,
Nice,
and one
nice.
dog. But like I kind of always said that like I will always have dogs and I will always have axolotls. Like those are my two things that I will always have.
Axolotls sounded like some weird tool. What?
So
I'm new word. Time to learn.
they're kind of like salamanders that never come out of the water. So they have like the frilled gills.
Oh, those things are
If you
really
want,
cool. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I have
Like,
two of those there right now.
that's really cool. Those things are really cool.
Yeah,
So they're salamanders, but they stay in the water.
yeah.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Remember, chat, you all can ask as many questions as you want. You know that, right? I mean, I hope you do. That's what the show's about. Like, you ask questions, having fun, good times, goofiness, whateverness, and what the fuckery. This show is straight up what the fuckery at times. I swear. The things that, like, we just randomly talk about is like, what? So, why did you start Twitch in the first, TikTok in the first place? Oh my God. Do not eat a foot-long sandwich. A chicken bacon ranch with chipotle too, and 6 oatmeal raisin cookies at one time. Yes, but anyway, on to you.
I mean, again, it goes back to quarantine where I was one of those people that's like, oh, TikTok, that's, that can't really be that much fun. And then we were all stuck inside for months and I tried it and I got addicted to it. And then I was like, I kind of want to do my own thing.
Fair enough, fair enough. And I mean, that's really a lot of people have started because of that. It's very interesting. Yeah. And on your road doing this, I guarantee you did not expect to be where you're at right now. Am I correct?
Oh God, no. I was thinking like I was going to be so happy if I hit 100K by 1 year, which is actually next month at the end, like a month away. That was like my kind of inner goal that I wasn't even like sure of. It was one of those, it'd be really cool, but if it doesn't happen, like I get it. And then that came and went.
Really fast. Think about this. I think you accidentally hit a freaking like gold mine with your cosplay because you made something that kids love. Pokemon. Kids love Pokemon. They love Friday Nights at Freddy, even though that's not a kid's story. But that is like is a kid's game, like a lot of kids play, but it's not a kid's game. But you combine those two technically in a weird way. So I guarantee you get a lot of kids and trolls on some videos, I'm guessing. Okay. Oh, okay. We finally got someone who gets a lot of trolls. Yes. We could talk about trolls. Anyway. You hit a gold mine. So like you pretty much nail two things at one go. And it's really cool and awesome. The only thing like you might have to be careful about is Nintendo and monetization. That's stupid fucking bullshit with them. But that's Nintendo. Nintendo can fuck off. Everyone can fuck off. I don't care. But that is awesome. That's why I think like you're growing like crazy because you're getting a lot of followers quickly, right? Every time you post, you get a good amount of views.
Depends. I don't know.
Do you get over 1,000? Wait, you're at how much are you at right now?
235.
Okay, so the ratio would be for TikTok's like 1% of your following. So do you get at least 2,000 per video? 2,000 views?
I'm gonna say no. I know the last two I did, I was just on it before this, had about 600 to 700 views each.
Damn, ouch.
Yeah. Kind of goes up and down. It's usually the videos that I'm not expecting that go crazy.
was ironic. I woke up from my nap today, and your a TikTok of yours popped up, and I was still half asleep. I don't remember what it was, but I liked it. I don't know if I don't remember if I commented, but I always like them when I see them and watch them fully, even if I'm not listening. But yeah, I was like, she's gonna be on my show later. Double tap. Yeah. Cool. That's kind of weird because like Blood has like 100 some odd thousand, and she has videos where she only gets like 100 views, 200, and it's like, where did everyone go? But that's really I thought that would be so reverse because like you're Mimikyu, you're a murdering Mimikyu. It's so cool. It's so oh yup. TikTok highs me. What's up, babe? And hey, what's up, kiddo? My family's in here. Oh, my son loves Pokemon, so he's probably gonna be like, "Hi." So like you make you started Mimikyu in this TikTok. Ooh, I gotta. You have any more OCs or cosplays in mind for the future?
Right. I've been kind of focusing on getting my husband's cosplay up.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know what if I'll ever do anything different. I'm pretty content with my Mimikyu right now. It's kind of become my like comfort cosplay, where I'm just very comfortable in it. Because I'm actually a very, very shy person. So interacting and stuff can be hard sometimes, but I still love doing this. It's just pushing through that little bit of anxiety.
I mean, have you met humans? I mean, there's not too many people who are like you could sit there and just like have a conversation with. Like even with me, it's probably very hard to have a conversation with, even though like I'm very chill, cool, laid back. But a lot of people out there, you're just like you can't trust them. You don't know what they're really thinking, and then like you say something, they're gonna be like, "Hi, I love you." Then once you turn your back, you're yeah. Like there's so many people like that in the world, and it's just ridiculous. And as you learn that and talk to people that that's gone through it, it's like it's rough. It's really rough to deal with just anyone at all. But with you driving through that anxiety, that's really a really good thing. Like lately, I don't know if you noticed, Blood Vixen actually has severe anxiety and depression. Also, she's very public about it. And lately, I've been trying, like, if she needs me to go do like an extra thing for her, I've been kind of I say no for a reason because I know she'll end up doing it, and she needs that self confidence boost for herself. Even though I sound like I'm an asshole right now, but I'm very proud of her because she's been taking those steps to go do these things without me being there, and I appreciate it because it helps me. Where today I got home, I needed a nap. She's like, "Come with me." I'm like, "No, I need a nap." Come with me. No, nap time. And she went and did it all by herself, which thank you. She got food and she got herself smokes, and my cat stole one of my pieces of chicken from me from the sandwich, but it was fine. He did it, then ran away and went meow. I'm like, fucker. But yeah, it's really hard because it's just people are people. Like you can't trust them, and it sucks. I wish I could go to anyone and no one would be judgmental. But that's the problem. Everyone wants to be quickly to the. I wanted your. Babe, I was fucking tired. I would have went normally, but you really, you're gonna be like that. I love you too. Pokemon, gotta catch them all. Is all is training is my best. Kiddo, you're awesome, kiddo. So, I'm trying to figure out where to go with this one. You didn't really give me much to go on in the beginning. Besides, okay, wait, you play games, right? Besides Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay, you started Twitch a while back. What was your reason to start doing Twitch?
So it's actually been just recently that my husband built me this really nice computer, and that way we can play games together. And we were kind of talking about like, well, TikTok's going up, let's try this Twitch thing. And then I just, Usually I just don't, and I just play like the forest or something with him, and we just hang out together.
That's good though. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, we're in totally separate rooms, but like we both have our headsets on and we're talking, and we make a good team in a lot of those games.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. That's really good though, and that's kind of how it is. Like, well, like with Twitch, like I mean, the only thing that would be added is a chat, kind of like how this is. But if you don't like that, you don't have to do it. It's one of those cool things. You could do it or not do it. But I guarantee people would love to come in and visit you. You'd be like, who is this? Like the shy bean of a person that's like so cool with content that is always wearing this mask. I have no clue what is under the mask. I want to know who is the secretive person. But I mean, like it's one of those things. You do as you do. So you play the forest. So when you're in the forest, what is the hardest thing in that game? Because I know it's like building around and you're kind of stranded in the middle of like an island, right, or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So this is actually where it kind of works out, where my husband's really good at building things, like making bases and making fires or whatever to survive off of. And I'm not good at that. So like in the forest, I just want to get a bow and arrow and shoot some cannibals in the head. Like that's all I want out of the game. He will actually build the things so that way I can just keep. I hunt and gather, and he builds things.
Nice. That's really freaking cool. Let's see. You and hubby would be amazing to watch. Watch game on Twitch. Yeah, you guys could do that actually. Like with the camera position, if it's like on your Twitch profile, like you both could actually do it on your own separate pages. So what's cool is that you could have like you know how I got this screen going on. You know how most Twitch streamers have like two sides, like their camera, all their stuff. You could have it where like you're in the like one side of the camera while he's on the other side, and where the normal camera screen would be. So you both would be on there, but on your separate like Twitch streams. I don't know, a random idea. I think that's actually a pretty cool idea to try sometime with someone. What's ooh, that's a good question. Thank you for a good question because I'm drawing blanks right now. I'm hyper as hell. I'm excited, but I can't. My brain is empty. But yes, Abdul Karid. Hope I said that right. If I'm sorry, I butchered it. I'm sorry. Maybe Q's gonna come after me for getting it wrong. But anyway, what's up with all the Ouija boards from your videos?
My husband and I basically just collect Ouija boards. And I don't even know exactly where it started. We just started picking up any old Ouija boards, and when we got the house that we're currently living in, we're like, it would be really cool to just have a wall of Ouija boards, like all of our favorites. So we probably have, and if he's somewhere in here, he might jump in and correct me. Just over I don't even know. We have a bunch of them like on display, but we have just over 30 total now. And like when I was younger, I would always get really annoyed that you could only find like the Parker Brothers Ouija boards. So I actually made my own, and I still have that one, and it's in my collection right now. But
Okay.
I think our oldest one is actually from 1892. As I'm like watching the chat and my phone to go off and tell me I'm wrong.
Like, no, it's this. What are you doing? You're lying. The evil ghosts from the Ouija boards are gonna come after you now. As Blood's like,
he's better at remembering the things than I am.
Hey, that's blood for me. That is straight up like that's blood mixer for me. Like I'll be like, hey, I remember this event happening like kind of like this. What exactly happened? And then like the reverse will happen. She'll bring up something, and I'm like, no, that's not how that happened. Very rare for me to remember, but yeah, she's like, oh, do you want Ghost? That's how you get Ghost.
Yeah.
What's that?
I have not gotten haunted yet, and I really wish we're gonna bring something haunted in, and it's gonna work. I promise. One day.
It's gonna be during a TikTok. I swear. You're gonna be doing a TikTok, and something's gonna happen in the background on camera, and you're all gonna be like what?
No, my husband and I are literally the people that like we'll have like a door shut or something, and we'll look at each other like, are we haunted? Do we have ghosts yet? And then we're like, no, we left the window open. It was the wind.
Oh my god. So
maybe next time.
I have to ask, who took your pictures? Because the pictures you sent me were really well done. I was very good. Those are done. Those were well done. I like that.
Actually done by a friend that has her own photography business here in Michigan. But yeah, one day she called me and she's just like, do you want to do a photo shoot? And I was just like, sure.
What part of Michigan are you in? South, north, west, east?
I'm trying to think of like how to describe without totally describing.
Well, you just say a direction. Like, are you far south? Are you far north? Are you central? Are you far west? Are you far east?
I'm just gonna say kind of central.
Okay.
And leave it kind of at that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Because we're like in Illinois, so it's like, collaboration. I mean, Michigan ain't too far. We've been to there's a resort or I don't know, hotel. Oh, I forgot what it's called. I don't go on vacations much, but a place called South Haven on near Michigan, Lake Michigan, and we went there for a couple days, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, and when I did the photos for Blood recently, use your hand. Oh my god. Dun dun dun. Really? That was good. That was good. And yeah, I did the photo shoot with Blood. She did that one sound that everyone's been doing, like hello, like the welcome. I'm bad with lyrics, but I can get it partially stuck in my head in other parts. But yes, I think you know what I'm talking about. And we were in the forest, and I turned, she's not there, and I turned to come back, and there was a point where she goes like this, and something literally flies out of her fucking head. But there was nothing there. Because when I was recording, I would have seen that, because I was higher up, because I was recording like this, so I was kind of, my head was up here. I would have seen that. Like, it was not, but, and we were in the forest, and that part, that, like I said, do not have foot long and 6 cookies right back to back. Indigestion matching. I don't know what that was. Indigestion? You guys know. You got it. Put the word together, break it down, and then your head will get it. I won't be able to pronunciate it. And that was a lot of fun, Lou, that photo shoot. I want to do more with her like that, because I do like photography and taking pictures. It's just no real opportunity. Hand directions are needed. You know, you said hand directions. That reminded me of a conversation I had with Dr. Zed earlier. Do you know Dr. Zed?
I don't actually think so.
Okay.
I'm still meeting people.
he fell off the face of TikTok because TikTok was literally reviewing every single video posted for it was under review for like a couple days. And he's like, I can't do this anymore. There's no point. I was talking to him, and I was like, you know, I deliver mail throughout the day. And I was telling him, like, imagine going to a town where every street is this way, that way, what way, that way, this way. And go down this way to go up North-South Street, but then you're going to hit South-North Street to hit West-North Street, then go down to that way to this way.
And dizzy just thinking about it.
Right? But there was actually a town that's like that.
That's insane, though.
I missed a question. I think it was your question. Do you want to go? That's right. I don't know if this was asked or if it has been done already, but have you thought about doing other Pokemon the same style that you've done with your OC you have now? What about, okay, in combination of that question, what about making up your own form of Pokemon? But like, kind of like on the killer side.
So, I've thought about doing a few different things with it. as far as like the original starters, but like pollution based, like Squirtle would kind of represent like ocean pollution and stuff like that. But it's kind of like one of those, I came up with this and then I've just kind of drawn a blank on everything else.
Got him! Dad, that combination is awesome. Okay. I totally got jump scared. I half-ass heard what you said because I was so like, oh my god. And then he plays hot, got him. Because he got me good. So, okay. Son of a bitch, Flagoo, why do you derail these? At least I didn't scream like a girl. Yeah, like how you walked up to me the other night, tapped my shoulder. I'm like, ah! Yeah, blood got me really good the other day. It was great. Really awkward fart. You're having too much fun now. But so you've had an idea or didn't have idea to do so?
Mostly it's like I've had ideas for other people and helped other people with things.
Okay.
But I haven't found anything that I specifically want to do.
Because as you said earlier, you're really content with what you're doing right now. And you're not, and you sound like you're just doing this for fun. You're not even doing it for clout. You're not doing it for a career of some sort, which it could turn into that. But you're not really doing it for any of those things. You're just doing it for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, basically when I get into Mimikyu and I go out to my building and I start filming, it's like all the stress of the day kind of just disappears and it's just filming and it's Mimikyu. Is it happening again?
You could tell, right?
Before I even looked down.
Yes, you saw my face. That's my face every time. Every time when I get penny titties. Not the pennies. Not the pennies, no. Question. Did you custom make your outfit for your OC or are they already made?
So to them, that's kind of a weird one where like I didn't make the hoodie. I bought it off Amazon, but I added the fake blood to it. I added the patches to it. I obviously the Pikachu ears. I'm like watching this like just happen.
I know, right? It's so amusing. It's like because I can see it each time he does it on the activity feed. It like lights up, and it's just like that 11 seconds for each one. That's the interval for each one. So every 6 is a minute. Yes. It doesn't take long to like really like hear that consistently in the background, but it's really low, so it's not so bad. It used to be really loud, and I was like, no, this needs to be lowered. So we got derailed, didn't we? Our ADD kicked in because I think you only had we only half finished that, or did you finish it? I'm getting derailed easily tonight. But okay.
I mean, I guess I should mention that like the Pikachu onesie just came as it was, but the Mimikyu and the Shadow Mimikyu were kind of mostly just me made.
Now, before I start going into before I start going into like the questions I actually have prepared, my son had a question. He asks this all the time. I don't know why. It's like he wants to do this too. If you were to make a new video game genre, what would you make? Yeah, I know, right? I think he wants to make one, but can't figure it out. So he's getting ideas from everyone that he decides to ask that question to.
Oh my god!
Right? Like it's.
Thank you for the titties.
I don't know.
Because it's really hard. You're coming up with something totally new, like a new genre. And like when you come up with a new genre, you're coming up with like a straight new idea. Because like almost everything you could kind of think of has been done of some sort. Like, that's the thing.
I mean, I can give the Mimikyu answer, which would be like, what about a game that's like Pokemon mixed with like Dead by Daylight or something?
Yeah, but horror Pokemon? No, babe. He's talking about like, you know how street fighting games are a genre. What else is like first person shooters are a genre. Freaking like a whole new genre of game, and it's like, huh?
Yeah, I feel like a
Yeah,
lot's
yeah.
been done.
But that's the cool thing about like imagination.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna bother. And it's the cool thing about that is that people can figure that out. Super hard multiplayer survival. But that's the thing. That would be classified as a genre already, as in survival horror. That's the thing. But okay. I asked you to have 2 questions ready, and you could choose which one you want to talk about first. You want to talk about something you're passionate about first, or your controversial topic?
I mean, I can kind of answer them both all in one go.
So
'cause
they're
I have thought about
combined. Hmm.
Yeah.
They intermingle. I've been getting that a lot when I ask this question. They intermingle. Like, it's really interesting. So, what is your controversial slash thing you're passionate about? And why is it controversial?
Oh.
Why are you passionate about it?
So, like I mentioned, I'm a dog trainer. But being on TikTok and being a dog trainer, I've seen that it's actually pretty controversial, the fact that I'm a positive reinforcement trainer. So I don't use shock collars, I don't use pinch collars, I don't use anything that hurts the dog's confidence in any way, shape, or form.
Oh.
And I didn't realize that so many people were so passionate about using these tools. But so dog training definitely being something that I'm passionate about, something that I love, and really just wanting to get it out there that I'm like getting caught up. I need to not read. That's what I'm looking up. You don't need these tools to have a good relationship with your dog.
Okay. So now
I'm catching up.
Oh, you're good. You're good. It's still doing thank you for the titties. So yeah, well, that's still going on. That's so that's your. So why is it so controversial though?
In my opinion, it's people that rely on certain things to train dogs get kind of upset when you tell them that you can do the same without it.
I know what you're saying. Like the whole, can we try it this way because it'll work and we don't have to hurt the dog doing it, or like whatever you're doing. Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, on TikTok, but that's TikTok. I mean, TikTok is a cesspool of misinformation, hate, racism. Like, yeah, I got a controversial topic. Today I go on TikTok and I see that they're getting rid of OnlyFans is taking away the whole nudity, the pornography side of it. And for me, it's like, what is OnlyFans now? I know they're like being for real here. I know they're a Patreon service where it's like all it is a paid service for their content, but they are known for that. And that's where, like, I guarantee 90% of the revenue comes from. So what are they going to do? Like, just take, like, the last month after when that happens, they're going to just cash out and all the CEOs are going to leave? I mean, because you're not going to make much money after this.
Yeah.
And the people...
It kind of sounds like they're just going to kick themselves in the butt. Like, get rid of...
I mean, what they... like, instead of going that route, because there's a... I didn't really read into this fully. I'm just going off like misinformation from TikTok, but I've talked to other people too. I just didn't do the research myself. That it's a religious group going after these sites because they did it to the corn or the hub. They did it there where now you can't do paid transactions on the website. You have to do a different way to be able to do stuff with that. It just, I don't understand like why organizations are going after like people's way of lives, because that's just how they live. That's what they do for their living. And I mean,
Right.
that's their way of life, but like, why is that? It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just find that very interesting, and it's kind of controversial, but I have like, don't get it. What? No, Tumblr is gone too, and that one's the other one. That's the next one too. That's gone too. Yeah, it's weird. But I don't get it. I don't understand. Now, what are your future goals with TikTok and like just content in general? Do you have like a big goal? Like you like I want to do this.
So I've been kind of mentally, I guess, switching gears a lot to well, Spooky Sundays with Ant and the Slaughterhouse reviews, and I've really been enjoying that. We've got some big things coming up that I'm really looking forward to.
Can you talk about any of them? You're like, I don't know. You're like, I could, but I don't know if Ant will get mad at me because I didn't get his permission or ask him.
It's one of those things where I'm like, I should have talked about this in our last conversation.
Right.
But I mean, I can say that there's a lot of really big stuff coming up.
Yeah.
We're trying to move over to Twitch, so I think that that'll be a really good move. And yeah, there's some pretty exciting things coming up in the near future.
Oh yeah.
So,
Definitely. And moving to Twitch is it will be very easy. You just still hold it on TikTok, but then you treat it like how it would be on TikTok the same way and just have it on Twitch at the same time. Like, I mean, right now Twitch isn't really putting the hammer down if you're multi-streaming yet, because there really hasn't been a reason to, because they're still getting revenue. So why are they going to cancel people, like make people like just be banned because they're still making money? So once they start losing money or other stuff kicks in, then they will put the ban hammer down. You guys could multi-stream as an affiliate or whatever it is at the time. Like you I don't think you're affiliate on Twitch, but like say I know Ant is, and you guys can multi-stream. And if say, hey, we're trying to slowly move this over to here, then like after a month or two, say, hey, this is the final time we'll be on here, or we'll be over here.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. I love Twitch. It's so multiverse, it's so versatile, and I do it. That thank you for the titties is still going off. God damn it! Why does everyone do that? Well, what is the knocks? I think I'm guessing the knocks are your dog scratching.
it's actually my Daegu on her wheel right now, and I'm like kind of surprised she was quiet up until now.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, what's your favorite animal of all time? That if you had to transform into for the rest of your life, you would.
Oh.
Like I said, you
That
don't
would make
know.
it easier, and I'm like thinking now.
Like that's the thing about this show. You have no clue where it's gonna go. And Aduk Red wants to see an animal.
Does it have to be that one? She's kind of
No,
crazy.
whichever one. He said a animal.
Thank you for the titty.
You know that camera angle makes that look tiny. Hi, kitty. Now he's cute.
Thank you for the titty.
This is Bacon. The
Bacon?
guinea pig. Yep.
Nice. Oh, he's making noises. Like, why am I out? Why? So, is there anything else that like you could think of that is controversial to you or you're passionate about? Because I can see you love animals.
I mean, as another controversial thing for you, that's animal related too.
Ooh.
My dogs are pit mixes. So
I honestly understand this is controversial, but for me, it's the owner.
yeah,
Yeah, it's the owner. Like if the owner, like if you have like every single breed of dog has to be trained differently. If you have a pit bull, if you train it right, it will be fine. I deliver mail. Our number one injury is dog bites. Like worldwide or nationally is it's dog bites. Like most of our carriers get injured because of dog bite. That's the major thing. So I was on a route for 3 years, and this one customer has two like say about 60, 70 pounds ish pit bulls, right?
yeah.
He never walks them with a leash. Never. And the first day I saw them, I'm like, fuck, one of these people. Well, because like it's a leash law. In Illinois, it's leash law. You have a dog, you have to have it on a leash. But these dogs, as soon as he went, they stopped in their place and sat. No move, and they were just looking at me like this. I was like, and I was just feet away from them at this point. By the time I got across the street, I'm like, you're like, thank you. You train dogs. And even when I'm at his door, you could not tell that he had dogs. It was amazing, and that's really what it is. Like it's about training, and a lot of people don't understand that, and that's it. Even the media doesn't understand that. That like, okay, don't ban the dog. Make it where you have to have a license to be, or the dog has a license and was trained and has to have recertification classes. I don't know, some random idea. It's actually more revenue instead of banning an entire breed of dog in a state. They're all about revenue.
And this guy right here next to me, Sarge, is actually 15 years old. And when I met him, he was about 2. And from my understanding, he was horribly abused by people before I got him. And he is the sweetest guy in the whole world. Like, he is just the biggest baby. He just wants to cuddle. My best friend was actually terrified of dogs, and Sarge was the first dog that she ever trusted to be around. Like, and she would call me, like, because now she has like a dog of her own that she loves, and they're doing great, you know. But she would call me and she's like, yeah, I heard somebody talking really bad about pit bulls. So I told them that my best friend has a pit bull. And he is so sweet. So she's out there like defending my dogs for me.
Very nice, very nice. That's awesome. Because like it's true. It's really all about the owner and how they're trained. A lot I just humans. I think we talked about that earlier when we were talking about anxiety. Humans.
One of my favorite quotes is actually about dogs, is actually that my dog is not a reflection of his breed, he's a reflection of me.
Fair enough, fair enough. People are afraid when I'm walking my dog. They avoid me at all costs. And she's super good, but because she's a Rottweiler Lab mix, people are scared of her. Yes, that is true. Oh, what's up, Kaida? Man, you actually joined my stream hanging out. What's up? And ask a few questions because like the show's about to end. And I'm going to switch this to Apex in about like maybe 15 minutes because we started a little late because my upload was being stupid. But that's just internet for you. And so now since we are actually getting close to the ending, you all asked some questions as I'm still going on asking these questions. I'm going to start with the closing one. The first one is there anything that you would like to talk about that you thought we would talk about? Or a question you thought I would ask? Or just anything at all that you would like to talk about or ask?
Oh my. Not that I can really think of. Like as far as asking you stuff?
No, just overall, like throughout the show, is there something you thought I would ask but didn't get to ask?
No, I was wondering how we were going to fill an hour about me.
It's a mixture. I talk about stories. We talk about your stories. We
Yeah.
talk about a topic at hand. It's just my show's kind of random. It goes wherever it goes. Uh, so nothing at all.
Oh, I think we talked about, as I'm like trying to go back over everything.
Bam, bam, dum, dum, dum,
Oh
bam,
my
dum, 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 bam, bam, dum, 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 bam, 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 dum, 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 bam. Okay, we're back.
I'm
Okay.
like checking.
All right. The next one is don't. Oh, you're good. I'm just goofing around. You gotta check something. You gotta check something. I'm all good. So, the next thing is, do you have any stories revolving around fire? As in, did you cause one? Did you see one? And it could be anything. The reason why this started is because one of my viewers threw a propane tank in a campfire. It blew up, then a bridge burnt down.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone was okay, but still. Yeah.
I'm trying to like think of, because I mean, we do like campfires and stuff like that. Not campfires, but like bonfires just outside. But I'm trying to think of any like interesting stories.
Okay, just like a normal campfire. So, like, you've had campfires, right?
Yeah.
What's the most interesting story you had during a campfire or event that happened with friends or something where you're just like, really, bro? Really? Nothing?
I don't know. I mean, we kind of just goof around, but now I'm really getting bad at these questions or the answer parts of these questions.
You're doing perfectly fine. I mean, these questions are a little bit more like scripted in a sense because like they are the same questions I ask every time, but there's always going to be that no, I don't have an answer. So next one.
Yeah, I might come
Yeah.
back to the fire thing if I think of one, but I'm drawing a blank.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so you're drawing a blank, which fair enough. I mean, it's one of those where it's like, do I? I'll probably remember that like 5 minutes from now after the show, and I'm asleep, and then go, oh yeah, damn it. But is there any interesting facts about yourself that not too many people know about? Like something that maybe just that's your husband, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just double checking because my brain does not process things right. So that maybe just your husband knows, or like a close friend, like just like a little tidbit secret that not too many people know about.
I saw you through responsible Pika. Um, oh goodness.
Dum, dum, bum, bum,
I
bum,
know,
bum,
right?
dum,
And the only
dum,
thing,
dum,
okay, I'll be
dum,
really
dum,
honest.
dum.
The only thing I can think about, and she's going to like murder me when I get off of this
Oh,
live. Like she's gonna drive over to my house and kill me. Um,
uh-oh.
the only thing I can think about is the fact that so I just dyed my hair black, and what was kind of pointed out was that you can really see the scar on my head with the black hair. And that was actually my best friend hit me in the head with a swing, and that's the one stitch I've ever gotten was on my head.
I mean, was it on purpose? Did she like?
No,
Did she like pick up the chains and go? "Ah!"
no, she was kind of
Okay.
like we were in like fourth grade, and she feels so bad whenever I bring it up. But I was on the phone with her, and I looked in the mirror, and I'm like, you can really see the scar, and she's like, I'm sorry, and I'm like, that was like 20 years ago, like.
Like
Can we
I
just?
have, which like on my pinky, I have a scar that looks like an M. It's kind of faded now, but it still is there. what happened is I threw a stick, like it was actually pretty thick. It was more like a fucking log, if any. Well, not a log. It was just a really big stick, right? I chucked it, and when I chucked it, I was chucking it like into the street, but instead, I didn't see the trajectory of where it was going to launch at. It hit a tree. When it hit the tree, it ricocheted off of it, hit my buddy like this across his head, right? No, like, he got a big bump on his head, but for some fucking reason, right next to him on the floor was a fucking gutter. Just one of those, like, downspout gutter. Takes it and goes, and comes at me like, "Oh, gotta get you." Goes poof thing, and I block it. But when I blocked it, I clipped the front, and it cut me here.
Oh,
And it was
no.
just like, and we were fine after that because I mean we still talk once in a while, but still, point being, it was just like, yeah, that happened.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was fun. So
Yeah.
now here's like the Uno flip situation. Do you have any questions for me and Blood?
So I think what I kind of want to know, because this one I did kind of think about, is what kind of got you started doing this, and also, is there anybody out there that you haven't gotten on the show yet that you would love to, like that dream interview?
I would like dream interviews would be having big actors, actresses, but at the moment I would like on TikTok's level and everyone I know, the one person I've been trying to get on the show is Cool Bagel. But I mean, she's very shy and very secretive, but that's who she is, and I understand if she never comes on. She's respectful and she has never ignored me. So it's one of those where I respect her answer. For me starting like the show, I started content creation because Blood wanted to see if she could do this because it's hard for her. She can't do like a normal job. She was trying to find something maybe to bring revenue in some way to help out. And I ended up starting. She started doing streaming on Twitch. I liked it, so I started doing it. And then I started a podcast with someone because they suggested it. And then he suggested interviewing creators on Twitch. I didn't know anyone on Twitch, so I started doing TikTok. And I just fell in love with it, and I love doing the show. Like I actually had Dr. Zed give me a job offer, not from him, but like an application. Like, here, you should apply to this. He's like, it's totally you. And even Blood read it. It was like, yeah, this is you. They might want a specific image, as in like, well, obviously like professional. I mean, you maybe I wouldn't cut my hair, but I would still look professional, look the part. And it was for a podcast, and I'm gonna look into it and like actually research the company and then apply for it. I mean, why not? And it's pretty much just how I started. It's just like I fell in love with talking to people. I've always loved talking to people, always loved giving advice, but everyone said like I'm really good as a conversationalist. So I love doing it. So now I'm here and not gonna stop. That's where I'm at.
I mean, it's an amazing idea, and because I only just kind of found out about this, and what you do, and I'm like, this is an amazing idea. And then I watched a few, and I'm like, he does amazing at it. So,
Yay. I honestly am just myself. Like I mean, Blood's like, you put on a little facade. I'm like, well, yeah, I put a little bit more energy into it because I love doing it. It's so much fun. But this is just me. Otherwise, like if you're like at my house chilling, like we would just be chill, quiet. I would still be trying to ask the questions, but they just won't be as like like so fast. They would just be more like, hey, yeah, what about this? But yeah, yeah. Blood's been doing content though for a long time, like just in general. She's sang for a choir around the world.
oh,
She sang in front of some kings. Me, I've been in a band. I mean, I got some pictures up here. Like, I'll show you first. That's like 10 years ago. Everyone, fuck off. Fuck off. But yeah, I was in a band and just been. I love creating stuff in one way or form or another. Now I got another question. Do you have any more questions? Because you can ask a couple.
Those are the two kind of really big ones that I had.
That's yeah. Even my son makes OC content now. That's right. Forgot about that, babe. Did you ever catch my son's profile?
No, I don't think so.
I'll send it to you. He does a really good job. I'm actually proud of him on that. He needs to work at it a little bit more, but he's like me, so I understand. But yeah, like ask another question. Like I'm curious. I like hearing questions from other people because some of them are like, it's an interesting one.
And I'm looking at Blood's like comment. We're a family of creators. Do you guys have anything that you're planning to do together that you can kind of talk about and tell us about, like all together?
We haven't really planned it out, but we do plan on doing all three of us in a TikTok shoot. We do plan on doing that. We just haven't planned it out. I mean, my son does the editings for these videos, the final hour. I taught him how to do that, and I haven't had a complaint since. I've only had to like fix a few here and there. But yeah, like yeah. That's like I would love to do more photo shoots because I like taking those pictures I did with Blood. I really enjoyed, and like because when I saw your picture, I'm like, this reminds me of the one I took with Blood because it was really well done, especially when I load a picture into OBS and it's like bigger than the screen because of the resolution size, which it's awesome because like that means that was done by a professional camera. Which now I gotta shrink and then shrink and then shrink and then resize and crop it so it actually fits right. Is that a hamster? That's what Pharrell is asking. Pharrell, hi.
Probably what?
Yeah. What was that again? I forgot. What's the name of it?
Bacon?
Not bacon, but the type of animal.
The Daegu or the guinea pig?
Okay, there we go. We answered it.
There you go.
That's so awesome that he does editing. Yes, Vampos, Vamp. I'll do Vamp Obsessed. There we go. Name's so odd. And yes, he does do a good job. He really does. And I taught him, and I remember I have to get on him a little bit, but he really does a good job. He really does. I'm very hard on him because the world is very hard, and I'd rather have him go, oh, this is easy in the long run. My dad was hard on me for this. Now I get why. Because the world's now easy because he was so hard on me. But anyway. Any more questions?
I think so.
You don't think so? You sure?
Is there a question I'm supposed to be asking?
No. I what I like doing is if like you have questions, I like you feeling like okay, I get to ask questions. This is actually kind of cool. Like I kind of run the show a little bit. Like I like that. That's kind of like what I like doing because that way you're like, okay, that was actually fun. So you got nothing else?
I'm good.
You good? Okay. Now the last one is, who do you know that you talk to and personally hang out with or whatever it may be would like to see come onto the show? And their Dr. Lady goes, Lamadix.
So
I love you, Pterodactyl Lady. I really do. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
I was like
like I said, this is how the show goes. Like one train goes this way, the other train goes that way, and they never meet up, but yet there's always a train wreck.
love that. I've met, like, not in person either, like, but so many amazing creators on TikTok. But I think that it would be really interesting. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to like mentally like narrow down a few people because there's so many awesome ones. But like Eldridge Author is amazing at talking and keeping it entertaining. Just Haunter does a lot of horror stuff that would be really cool. Oh my god, now I'm blanking. My friend that's actually in some of my videos, the nurse is CF Cosplay on TikTok. So, I mean, but yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like staring off into space.
No, you're thinking. You're trying to collect like wow.
There's so many awesome ones.
I
And
know,
like,
I know. And you named off people I haven't had on the show. It's kind of interesting when like I have someone on the show and they name someone I've had on the show. Like someone's like, "Well, what about Scotty Wartooth?" So I'm like, "Oh, he's been on the show twice." Like, what? How'd I miss that? What about Blue Eye Darkness? She's been on the show twice. Like, wait, what? Like, how would you? I just asked. Like, that's really what happens. I ask and I look out and they see it because of the, like how popular they are. They might not see it. It's just how it is. I have like 100% notifications, but yeah, I know how it is. But yeah, definitely anyone you know, like, and I mean anyone, just have them reach out to me. Best place is Discord because like TikTok is just so. It's hard for me to check all those, but yeah. Oh, I know, Pterodactyl Lady, you're going through a lot of pain. If you got that, and then you got your degenerate spine thing, and you're pregnant, and you got a burning leg. I mean, what you need is to go into a coma.
oh my gosh.
You need to go into a coma. Pterodactyl Lady is the like most positive energy, laughter that you will ever experience, but yet she goes through so much shit, and it's not cool. But yeah, anyone you know, you want them on the show, just have them reach out to me. I'll make it happen. Like I met this drummer guy who does like Nintendo themed stuff, like, and he followed me. I forgot that he followed me when I was talking to him in his comments, and I went, wait, I haven't asked him, and he does it live on Twitch too. Like he does drums for like The Legend of Zelda, like any game that's like referred to him, like, hey, do this. Can we do this? Not referred, but like requested song request, but from old 80s games and 90s. It's pretty cool. And he does drums. It's pretty fucking cool. It's like I'm working out something there, but still, I get excited over the littlest things. Don't mind me. Hi, cat. Hello, cat. I love my cat. He's sleeping. But with that being said, that was the show. Like, nothing to be nervous about. Very chill. And like, of course, you're more than welcome to come back on. Just like anyone else who's been on the show or any other creators that want to come on, by all means, contact me through Discord. And let's go. And we'll set up a date.
I did catch on to the fact that you mentioned that like there's been people that have been on there twice, and I'm like, oh cool, I can come back.
Yeah, of course. Like like on my days that I don't have someone set up, I'm trying to find someone or like I have a lot of people who are like, hey, are you free this day? Because and if like I really am trying to like get a lot of books like or in, are you free this day? Okay, let's do this. I mean, I like, and then like the next, like say the next time you're on the show, we just have a couple topics to talk about. That's the only difference. Man, that's really it. You go, yeah, exactly, Pterodactyl Lady. I mean, like, you could look up a date, see what's free, and figure out some topics to talk about. I could think of something, work around it, and then that's it. But with that being said, stay on the line for a little bit. We'll talk a little bit after this. And everyone, I'm going to be switching to Apex. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but it can get, you could either see me like going like very calm and focused, or like, what the fuck, like screaming like these stupid people. Blood. You yourself have said you want to do it but don't want to do it. Anyway, you'll see a whole bunch of random, like, either that or what else? Random, like, whatever, like rage moments, me yelling, me doing shh to you too. But I love you. And do you have an answer for which question, Blue? Are you talking about the genre one, or because I think that's the only question you asked? The Jeffrey sound? No, I have not done the Jeffrey. Have you done the Jeffrey sound? And if it's for the genre one, we have no idea. We're drawing blanks. You're drawing blanks too. Yes, it's so no on both. Okay, kiddo. And Apex, you want to play? Just get online, and I'll be in there about like 5-10 minutes. But with that being said, I'll be back. And please stay tuned if you want to hang out. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You just leave. But please let everyone know that you would like to see on the show. Tell them to contact me, and we'll work things out. And mama. But that being said, BRB, peace.